Hello, everyone. I wanted to make a video kind of doing a run-through demonstration of how to open Destroy Wing nowadays after all the changes with Conveyance and all that shit. Wow, they really don't want to talk about because its orientation into Destroyed is my preferred way in because it makes no noise, and if you know what you're doing, you can get it pretty quick. But if you don't know what you're doing, it's scary. We've all seen that one Reddit screenshot where it's like 40 different red dots that just look like pimples all over the map, and it's just a mess. So I'm gonna give you guys a visual demonstration on all the spots and how to do it in a like nice, clean manner so you can do it easily. So the first thing you want to do is aim for one of these tarmacs. That's how you want to enter. So if you spawn on this side, you want to push towards the airfield's tarmac, and if you spawn over here, you want to get towards the dorm's tarmac. So I will get over there and we'll start. One more thing I want to bring up before we get there that I can just kind of talk about and ramble as we walk is for me and my buddies, we started, it helped us memorize these things a lot better if you give them, that better not be angry at me. You'll have a lot of an easier time memorizing all these spots if you can give them little names or just any sort of call out. It just uses more of your brain and helps you think about it better rather than just, okay, there's a dot and there's a dot and there's a dot and there's so many dots, what do I do? So just give them names. So for example, we can call this the airfield pit or whatever. There can be one here, here, and about here. Can also be one along this set of HVAC units. Can be one on the front of this garage bit right there. Then the tarmacs have quite a few spawns, so we'll walk through those. There can be one right here on the back of the building. One there by that arrow. You'll always be able to see if one's there because there's going to be a big red light. Hard to miss. And then another one in here. Which let's see, it actually spawned this time. That's the next one going off. That's kind of scary. There can also be one right here. I don't know why. Okay, yeah. It's sometimes if you load in late, there'll be a weird, like, not fully destroyed bugs or whatever. But you can see that's where that one is. There can also be one right there. And now we're gonna do a loop through the inside. I like going inside first, but you could also totally go through the roof first. Oh, one right here. Sweet. I just like going inside first because it makes it harder for other teams to snipe you off the roof. One right here in Harry Potter. And one more, it's on the stairs right here. There's going to be one in each of the two ladder rooms. So in here, that would be right there. Then I'm going to signal jammer real quick. So signal mask. One right here, which I think you can see is destroyed. Yeah. Yeah, destroyed. This weird visual bug. Someone's hitting command. That's what that noise is. Can be one right here. And another way you can check, there can be one right there at that corner of the tarmac. Scaffolding. My jammer's about to run out, so that's not good. But, oh well. Can be one right there. And one right here. Now I have to set that building over there on the heat cascade. Great, perfect time. That's a lie. That's annoying. Okay, well. Could be one right here in this little cubby. There can be one Harry Potter right there. There can be one in this little shelf area right there. There can be one right there. One right there. I believe that's 4, maybe 5. I don't know. I don't think I heard the wing open, but we'll keep going so I can show you guys all the spots in case you don't get as lucky as this. So I want to wait for my heat to cool down real quick. There can be one right there by that H, one there underneath that spinny thing, one there in the building itself right there, and one more on the back side of the building, right there. I'm just gonna get in here. Ah, no, punching overheated me, damn it. Alright, Then once this heat cascade goes away, I will show you guys the ones on the roof and the ones outside the building, because that's pretty much all for inside the building. Alright, sweet, there we go. Let me take 2 more. So there can be one right here. Can be one right there by that little coil sticking out. Can be one right there on that gray plate instead of the blue. Can be one... Oh, let's not get hit by lightning. Can be one on the back or front of these 2 HVAC units. There can be one right about there on this set of things. One there at that corner where the circles are diagonal down. There's just that anchor somewhere. I'm just gonna run away from these guys because I'm not gonna do that shit. Already showed front and back garage, so that's that. Oh, both commands have been hit. Sweet. There can be one underneath the underbelly right there in the middle of all that. There can be one right either on that square or that square, but you'll see it if it's there on this scaffolding thing. And there can be some right here or right here underneath this little bridge area. And I think the last set of spots are on the actual ring itself. I'm not as versed in these, just because I feel like they spawn a lot less, and normally my buddies beat me to them than me. But I'll show you where I'm pretty sure they can spawn either way. Along this flat wall. Okay, yeah, we got them all. Along this flat wall. This might be an old one, but right there is where I'm pretty sure I've seen one spawn, but that might have been before the rework. And yeah, here we are. I'll make sure to check the footage to make sure I actually looked at 5 instead of just 4, and then someone else just healed. Well, I have a pinwheel to loot and die in. Y'all have fun. Hope this helped. Peace.